This game is rated M for mature. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your ever-friendly Pokeprof, and welcome back to Let's Play Bioshock. When we last left off, we had just gotten the little Hacker's Delight, which unfortunately I cannot really show on here. But now, essentially, we can heal ourselves from wherever we go and hack something, and we're knee-deep in the medical pavilion. Hopefully we'll be able to find something that might be able to help us out here.
Come here now!
Eesh. We're needing more money desperately, I think. Especially considering we're getting super low on Adam. Oh, there we go. That's gonna help us out. Apparently we can get through small spaces.
The parasite wanders the halls. We rebuild our city and the doubters sent a fly to spoil our ointment. 1,000 Adam to the man or woman who pins its wings.
Thank you for nearly shattering my ears there. And this is one of the few cases where I want to actually drink stuff here. Well, let's go ahead and get this power up. Oh, hang on. More hypos. Those are kind of a little more important, I think, right now. Ooh. We now have the power of incineration.
Light up foes to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
You die here and now, parasite!
Oh. We got a bunch of enemies all surrounding us on frickin' oil.
This is our place! Ours!
In the words of an old animation on YouTube.
All roads to Rapture lead to Ryan. The security, the splicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. He pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
So he's using pheromones to control his enemies, huh? Interesting. But yeah, Incinerate is one of the more powerful plasmids. You can literally light most enemies on fire and not have to worry from that point onward. Unfortunately, it's nowhere near as easy as this was. Alright, I say we continue on the path. I'm going opposite of the arrow simply because I rather actually get, you know, unique and useful things. I forget if you actually go and follow the arrow immediately, if Atlas actually just goes ahead and sends you this way regardless, so maybe we'll find out eventually. Although it does look like this all loops around anyway. Oh yeah, thank you for the hint, game. Kind of like with your weapons where you can use the mouse wheel to scroll between them, you can do the same thing with your plasmids. It's a little easier just to actually hit like the F buttons or the 1, 2, or 3 to actually switch your weapons and whatnot. But it's entirely up to you. Alright, let's try out our new Incinerate.
That won't run away! You
Question my judgment? Why are you dragging out your treatment?
Oh dear. Now here's something interesting. He didn't make it.
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work, they call upon their allies.
Now here's the interesting thing. If you actually go and have an enemy that you've lit on fire, if there is a nearby area of water, they will actually rush as fast as they can to it to try and put themselves out. The enemies are actually pretty dang intelligent.
It's the king and country crowd.
We actually also
like
have the ability to
sports
get through
of
here
the
now, but let's actually follow what the
It
game
is this
says.
great
I kind of broke
inversion
sequence a little bit by getting Incinerate as early as I did.
Change humanity to an endless cycle
Let's
of
go ahead and
and
activate this. Oh, I want to actually refill that. Thank you. We now have an auto hack tool. We can actually hack anything that's actually hackable for free now. You usually want to save it for something that is really, really hard to hack. It looks like that was all that we really needed. Alright, Arrow. Show us where you're wanting us to go. Want us to go this way, huh?
With genetic modifications, beauty is no longer a goal or even a virtue. It is a moral obligation. Do we force the healthy to live with the contagious? Do we mix the criminal with the law-abiding? Then why are the plain allowed to mingle with the fair?
You're kind of crazy, Steinman.
Well, this could be a little more hygienic.
Why do we have 2 eyes? Is there some law that says we must? 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 ears, 2 breasts.
I'm not finished! Not finished!
Oh, that's not gonna work.
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter.
Didn't know you were religious.
I can hear that splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. If you get your hands on one of them telekinesis plasmids, you can catch the damn firebombs and toss it right back in his gob. Or anything else that might be standing in your way.
And now we have to go find the telekinesis plasmid, which, if my memory serves me correctly, means we actually have to go back the way we came.
Approaching a little sister is a criminal offense. Do not approach the little sisters.
Not even hug them? Aww. But this is what I meant by sequence breaking. As you guys saw, we were actually able to go and get the Incinerate fairly early, all things considered. Oh dear. As they say, fire spreads. I usually want to avoid them because I think this actually will hurt us. Yes, it does.
Andrew Ryan asks you a simple question. Are you
Ow.
a man or a slave?
Come here. You getting a little too weak here.
Die already!
Alright, you know what? I'm had enough of this. Ooh, ow, ow, ow. You're hurting me, you turret. Oh, yeah. This is actually the official classification of slicers that are weapon users, the leadhead splicers.
Get it! Clean it up! Clean it up!
You know, they'll use just about everything. Pistols, guns, machine guns. Really, it doesn't matter. If they have access to it, they will use it. Alright, let's... Do we want to hack this? Yeesh. See what I said about the buyout getting real expensive? I usually like hacking the little healing things, simply because that really hurts any enemies that try to go for it. Let's see, we want more of you guys. We want you down here, you down here. Do we have at least? Yes, we do. And we need you over here. Awesome. Alrighty then. Let's actually go through here first if we can. Funeral homes, huh? Someone's not happy. Oh, yeah, it's another splicer. As much as I hate to hurt a woman in mourning.
The fire! The fire! The fire is steel! Oh!
As you can see, she was heading right for the water. Not that it helped her too much in the end. Let's see what she was guarding, though. Because if this is anything like that last splicer... Just items, huh? Hello, 0451. Oh. Maybe that's what this is for. 0, 4, 5, and 1. Bingo! Machine gun rounds. Ooh, shotgun butts. Auto hack tools. Nice little boost of power there. Oh dear.
Oh yeah! Make it stop!
Nope.
Wounded! I'm bleeding!
No, you're on fire. Now you're on bleeding. Eesh. Oh, dang. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, let's go ahead. Hack you up. You can just go ahead and kill these things, but actually just buy it out. I've got the money. And unfortunately, safes are the hardest thing in the game to hack. Matter of fact, I'm going to just use the auto hack here so I can just go ahead and get in there. Because usually when it comes to hacking safes, they have a lot of good stuff in them. So usually you want to just go ahead and go for them instead of having to risk it. It comes a lot easier to hack things once we get more of the passive plasmids. You know, the tonics. We want to be careful here. Don't want to zap ourselves. Oh. Well, whoever was there, he's gone now. Yeah, okay, game. We'll go ahead and do that. But first, we now get the engineering tonic. There are 3 different kinds of tonics in the game, and this one is a little bit more designed towards, like, hacking. Security Expert was designed for hackers specializing in disabling electronic security measures. So now, with this particular tonic, we will basically reduce the difficulty of hacking turrets, bots, and cameras. Makes going and getting those guys a lot easier. Oh, Jesus! I hate this game sometimes when it comes to that. Freaks me the ever-loving hell out. I can't loot that register. Dang. Alright, well, let's go back to electricity for now. I
swore an oath to do no harm.
Ah, there you go.
Keep your eye.
Oh, Jesus. He'll still attack ya. Actually, hang on real fast. I could have sworn there was something over here that I missed. Is it just my imagination? Okay, because for a second there I could have sworn that there was an audio thing around here. I do one quick search real fast. Well, there's more Eve there. I could always use that. Guess not. You can never know what you might find in this area. So you always want to be careful and make sure you check absolutely every corner that you got. We've already gone that way. This is the way we also came from. Oh dear. Ew.
Go away! I'm tired. What is that there? Tacky little nothing!
There, come on. Fire is definitely one of the better plasmids. Just because it's also so much fun to see these guys just run on fire. Fortunately, you always gotta be careful because you might light everything else on fire while you're doing it as well. Alright. I think we've effectively gone through just about everything we can up here. Oh, did I not loot this guy? Apparently I did not. Not much anything in there anyway. Alright. Well, in that case, I think the only place we have left to go is through here.
Steinman, I know Medical Pavilion is your man, but you might want to cogitate on this. Ocean water is colder than a witch's tit. You don't heat the pipes freeze. Pipes freeze, pipes burst. Then Rapture leaks. Now, I realise you're a posh sort of geezer, and frankly, I don't give a toss if you piss or go fishing. But once Rapture starts leaking, the old girl's never gonna stop. And then I'll be sure to tell Ryan he's got you to thank.
So that explains why there's so much leaking over here. Come on, you. Where are you going? Oh, let's got a couple of bandages, but let's not use them all up. It's kind of dangerous to do so otherwise. Oh dear! That is a little bit more dangerous than the turrets and whatnot we've been dealing with. Because that, my friends, is actually a grenade launcher. Let's just go ahead and hack this naturally. I'd rather keep my money for the moment. Oh, this is one of the new little concepts they'll be introducing, because they will actually change how the hacking system works here. We now have resistors, which will basically make it so that when the flow goes through these, it'll actually slow down. It can be incredibly useful if used correctly. We need one more U. Awesome. And now that big old turret is on our side. But like with everything else, you want to be way out of the range. I think she's dead, Jim. Alright, I saw some rounds there. Sometimes it's better to duck down and make sure you get certain things. You also want to just keep out of the way of any enemy that decides to come through here. I wonder, can we go Batman on this? Apparently we can. Boop. Get some money, get some rounds. More bandages. And we now have the combat tonics. Combat tonics are the things that will actually really increase your, weapons and abilities for, combat. And Weapon Jockey here is one of the things I was talking about from the first episode. Once you get enough things like this equipped to your wrench becomes the most powerful weapon in the entire game. Ooh, more buckshot. Let's take that. Matter of fact, as you can see, these guys are starting to really go and get weaker now from our wrench attacks. Ooh.
Clinical trial lot 44, Dr. Su Chong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Subject is white male, one Roland Wallace. Can you hear me, Mr. Wallace?
Yes, sir, Mr. Su Chong, sir.
Very well. Right, I'm introducing lot 44 now. We've codenamed the lot 44 Enrage because of its tendency to... Nurse? Hold him down! Nurse!
Well, it looks like these guys were experimenting with plasmids and got more than they bargained for. You know, considering it's called Enrage, I kind of think you should have been expecting something like that to happen. Alrighty then. Well, let's just buy you out. You're super simple. And yeah, see how expensive the buyouts get now? I just like using my auto hacks for saves because it's just a lot easier than having to deal with it otherwise. Get more Eve. Hypos will always be finding use in that. It looks like we're all done here. Let's see. We still need to find telekinesis, though. So I think this is the only way left that we have to go. Oh, that's a new weapon, though. Shotgun. Okay,
Uncivil,
come on.
uncouth, uncultivated!
I'm opening you up!
Come on, you
Know
guys.
better! Don't you disrespect me!
Uh.
Vulgar little tramp!
Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and make things a little clearer. Yeesh. This is the area where you'll most likely experience your first death. Simply because it's an area where you can't see, and there's a lot of enemies that will just try and kill you as fast as possible. I think we're just about good here. Let's loot all the stuff they dropped. Another one here.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me Das Wunderkind, the Wonder Child. Germans. All they can talk about is blue eyes and the shape of forehead. All I care about is, why is this one born strong and that one weak? This one smart, that one stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans could have been interested in something useful?
I don't know. Honestly, it all depends on who the person is and how they were brought up more than what their actual race is, in my personal opinion. Let's see. There's another thing that I gotta deal with here. See, is there any enemies in here to deal with? Another safe. Unfortunately, we don't have an auto hacker this time. Oh, but this one's a lot easier than the others. I wonder why that is. Alright, let's go ahead. It's a little bit faster than I would prefer, but... there we go. Well, probably not much to defend in that case. Alright. What's this? Okay, that's a little grenade thing. Let's just get this and get out of the way.
Clinical trial lot 23, Dr. Suchong, client Fontaine Futuristics. Work on telekinesis plasmid proceeding well. Lifting objects at distance presents no problem. Moving objects through space, no problem. Cannot stop speeding bullet, but can catch and throw faster moving object. Problem not with plasmid. Problem with reaction time. Suchong just get new idea for plasmid.
Alright, so it looks like we found telekinesis. Oh. I thought that was a grenade launcher, not a ball launcher. But now we have telekinesis. Unfortunately, we've run out of slots to actually hold our abilities. So we need to sacrifice either Electrobolt or Incinerate to gain telekinesis. For now, though, let's do Electrobolt.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
Alrighty then. And to show this off... Oh, that was a wrong ability. Okay, let's show this off then. We can now hold and grab anything. We can even press V to drop it back down. It can be very useful once we start really fighting the bomb-based splicers.
The fire! The fire! The fire!
As you can see, she kind of went straight into the water the moment we lit her on fire. So we gotta be very careful, especially since now we don't have our lightning bolt to actually go and affect guys that jump into the water anymore. So can this blow up? Yes, yes it can. We might be able to use something like that in the future. But for now, though, I think now that we've got the telekinesis plasmid under our belt, we're good enough to end this off now. So next time, folks, we're going to go use the telekinesis plasmid and hopefully get to Steinman here. Until then, folks, stay frosty.